On a more serious note, dude, I know you're friends with Francis, and I just wanted to ask, like, what's your stance with like all this fighter pay conversation going on, and like,
I've been saying that. I've been saying that. We're still working. Like Jay, you got to realize Rome wasn't built in a day. I probably the changes that we're trying to, create. I probably won't see it, but it's not really about me. It's about the future generations.
yeah,
It's about the future fighters, and you know, I know it's just four, but I can't tell you the things that we've talked. Me, Francis have talked. Me, Francis, Kamaru, and a few other people have talked. Just because yeah, it's publicly known that Francis wasn't happy with what was happening. We weren't happy with what was happening. I've heard of what he was getting paid for some of his fights from his own mouth, and I'm shocked that the heavyweight champion of the world was going through that. But again, it's not even about them. I want guys who I want. If you find the UFC, I want that to be like a prestigious thing. I want that to be something that you hold your head high and be like, yeah, oh, that guy's a UFC fighter, even if he's not a champion. That guy's a UFC fighter. Like the people say, like he's an NBA player. Like they just have this prestigious aura about them. I don't want it to be like guys who fight in the UFC and they're still working second jobs to try and provide for their family, even at the lower level. That's the kind of change I'm trying to make. I mean, like I said, the big 40 million, 30 million. There's only one person getting that in the sport at the moment. I'm doing quite well for myself, but I know for a fact that there's so much money being left on the table. But for the guys who are coming up, for the guys who just signed on the dotted line to be in the UFC, the changes we're trying to make is to help them be able to, fight and not work a second job, not have to pay for their corner, little things like that.
the fighter minimum is only 12,000, and it's like there's
That's not something you can live on if you have to pay coaches,
exactly.
managers.
You pay for all that stuff. What they make in the NFL, yeah, like what they make in the NFL, that's theirs to keep. Fighters have to pay for the gym, the coaches, the nutrition, the meals, the chef, the recovery, the massages, like all that stuff. And it just obviously goes out the window. And I think because the UFC has like these long-term fixed revenues like the NBA, like the NFL, now it's time to increase the percentage, that they pay fighters, which is 16%.
Yeah.
They need
I
to
agree.
make it larger. And I guess
even like the bonuses, I'm like, yo, the bonus has been 50K for how many years? I think the bonus should go up. Because trust me, the UFC look after a lot of fighters. They look after a lot of people as well. And not everyone complains about the UFC. I don't complain about my pay. I know I know, because we put our fucking life on the line, man. So I know I deserve more, but I get looked after really well. But from what I've heard from some of the people, I'm like, nah, that's not right. And I've said this publicly after my last fight and the fight before that. I'm like, yeah, change is gonna come. We're making changes, but it's day at a time. And I'll probably never see those changes, but it's not about me. It's about the guys coming up after me. That's the difference. That's where the real change happens, From the work we paved the way for these guys. And Francis has definitely paved the way, man. The guy, like, he pretty much took all the shots, and he was put in a situation where he had to, his back was on the wall, but now he's got the cards in his hands.
do you think that the fighters need to band together in some sort of union to actually to see change?
Man, union, I don't know how that's going to work, because look, fighters are like strippers, man. We get paid when we work. That's the difference. We're like strippers. We get paid when we actually show up and work. So, and everyone, that's the problem. It's not just us. It's a lot of people behind us, and everyone's on the lookout for themselves. So if we band together, that'd be great. A few fighters have band together, but it's like I said, Rome wasn't built in a day, so I can't disclose too much. But trust me, I'm probably not gonna see, these changes. I'm not expecting to in my career, but I know for a fact, like with the work we're doing and with everything that's happening behind the scenes, it's not going to be us. It's going to be the future fighters, the guys who just signed now, the guys who are going to sign in the future. They're going to be the ones to be able to benefit from the work we do now.
Amazing. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you coming on. Everyone tune in November 12th to Izzy's fight.
Yeah, man.
Much love, bro.
To you, I wouldn't say good luck. I'd say good skill, Jake. Good skill. And just keep doing you, man. Keep doing you. Like, it's fun to watch. And we'll tap in later on.